In Lesson 2 of Geometry, the students studied the area of right triangles. And to just start the lesson, I had them plot a rectangle on the coordinate plane. And we talked about the area of a rectangular formula. Area of a rectangle is calculated by multiplying length times width. So we talked about calculating the length on a coordinate plane by counting the units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 units in length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 units in width. So the area of this is 5 times 8, or 40 square units that fit inside the shape. And it's really easy on a coordinate plane to understand that. Then I had the students draw a diagonal. And we talked about what I just cut the two shapes into. Well, or the rectangle, I cut it into two shapes. Now I've cut it into two triangles. And we discussed the area of each one of the triangles. And the students were easily able to understand the area of this triangle would be 20. The area of this triangle would be 20. And then I had them work with a partner to come up with the formula of a triangle by itself. And it really is base times height divided by 2. So then I had them plot a triangle that wasn't a right triangle. Trying to challenge their brains a little bit. Every day I try to challenge their brains. A lot of it, I guess. Okay. So then I said, oh, well, we don't have a right angle anymore. We don't have a 90-degree angle. And this kind of makes it difficult to calculate the height of the figure. So I had the students again start with the formula we created. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. They easily were able to tell me that the base was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units long. Then we talked about what height really is. From the top of a shape all the way down to the bottom. And if we draw an imaginary line height, that line height is perpendicular to the base, which creates two 90-degree angles, really. So then I taught them how to calculate the height at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I really am strongly encouraging them to write down the original formula and substitute it in, because it's a roadmap. It's telling them exactly what to do. Base times height divided by 2. So the third step would be area of a triangle is 42 divided by 2. The area of this triangle is 21. There are 21 squares that would fit inside there. Then we went to our module lesson packet and we did some there together. Okay. And I will do a couple for you. And then if you're watching this in Educanon, some videos will pop up to help. So the first one, area equals base times height divided by 2. The area equals 9.1 times 31.2 divided by 2. So pop out your calculator. It's a beautiful time to do it. Okay. This could be considered the base and height, or you can make this the base and the height, just as long as you're using a 90-degree angle to help you calculate which one's the base and height. 9.1 times 31.2 gives you 283 and 92 hundredths. And when I divide it by 2, I get an answer, or an area, of 141 and 9,600 square units that are going to fit inside there. Then we talked about doing some with fractions. Area equals base times height divided by 2. And I think the best thing at this point for you to do, if you are allowed to use a calculator, change the fraction to a decimal. 3 divided by 4. Put the 3 where the 0 is. It's 3.75. So now you do 5 times 3.75 divided by 2. And the area of this triangle is 9.375. So if you're watching this video right now with EduCanon, I'm going to let it record for a couple minutes, couple seconds, and some questions will pop up for you to complete. Thank you for watching a small summary of today's lesson.